Big hands, big hands, big hands. How are you doing, buddy?
Ends. Would you like to lie down? Would you like to lie down?
It's nice and warm, huh? Big hands.
Let's suppose that you were able every night to dream any dream you wanted to dream. And that you could, for example, have the power within one night to dream 75 years of time, or any length of time you wanted to have. And you would naturally, as you began on this adventure of dreams, you would fulfill all your wishes. You would have every kind of pleasure you could conceive. And after several nights of 75 years of total pleasure each, you would say, well, that was pretty great. But now let's have a surprise. Let's have a dream which isn't under control. Well, something is going to happen to me that I don't know what it's going to be. And you would dig that and come out of that and say, wow, that was a close shave, wasn't it? And then you would get more and more adventurous, and you would make further and further out gambles as to what you would dream. And finally, you would dream where you are now. You would dream the dream of living the life that you are actually living today. That would be within the infinite multiplicity of choices you would have, of playing that you weren't God. Because the whole nature of the Godhead, according to this idea, is to play that he's not. The first thing he says to himself is, man, get lost. Because he gives himself away. The nature of love is self-abandonment, not clinging to oneself. Throwing yourself out, as in, for example, in basketball, you're always getting rid of the ball. You say to the other fellow, have a ball. See? And that keeps things moving. That's the nature of life. So in this idea then, everybody is fundamentally the ultimate reality. Not God in a politically kingly sense, but God in the sense of being the self, the deep down basic whatever there is. And you're all that, only you're pretending you're not.
Okay, hello humans. I hope you guys enjoyed that video. I hope it became something that was interesting and fun to watch. Today was a Tuesday, and new schedule, credo, and our main lesson teacher, his daughter is currently ill or at the hospital, I'm not sure. So we had a sub, we had Miss Roberts, which is pretty nice, but I really do hope that his daughter gets better. I have an essay due tomorrow, and I also have some other assignment that's due tomorrow, even though he's not teaching, which is kind of frustrating, but it's okay. I kind of worked on that, and then was kind of texting John. I was kind of getting distracted filming this, watched a little bit of YouTube, and then I was working on some economics. Then I went to economics class, and then Mr. Harrington, he's talking about this tax idea, fixed tax idea, 14.5% for all individuals and no taxes for companies. But companies get taxed as soon as they start polluting, and the tax is more as you pollute more, and you have to pay a certain tax if you don't have health care for your employees, which I thought was really cool. And there were some other things he was talking about, but that was like the main part. So kind of, incentivizing, the people and the environment, which I really like. So that was cool listening to kind of his, way of wanting to do things. But yeah, after that, I kind of did a little bit of homework. I don't even know, we kind of just blended together. I had some pizza and some eggnog, and then I watched a little bit of The Office. Then I found this beautiful spot. You guys saw the video. Just light was coming in through here, and it was just really nice. So I had to take some pictures. I got out some models. I got out some JC. And before you know it, I was just kind of having fun experimenting with some things. Yeah, I got some cool pictures I'm pretty happy about. And then the sun was going down. I was like, oh man, what am I doing all day? I didn't get anything done today. So I started doing some homework. I finished my math. Then I had dinner with my parents. And yeah, that's basically all I've done today, which is really sad. I flew from Sofia to Tbilisi to Nuremberg on the Omni 222, which was fun. And then I did Dubai to Islamabad on the 222, but the LR, on the PIA 222, which was also fun. That's really all I did. After dinner, I kind of been just listening to music and trying to do homework, but not getting anything done. And then I just kind of bugged my mom for a really long time. I was just like, she really wanted to go to sleep, but I just wanted to sing and dance, and basically I made her watch me sing and dance for an hour. Yeah, I'm like a 6-year-old, but it's okay. Yeah, that's really it. For some reason, I'm pretty happy these days, or the last 2 days. Or actually just today, today and the latter half of yesterday. Yeah, I'm just kind of optimistic. I don't know what it is. I just have something that I'm looking forward to, and I'm not really sure what it is even, but I'm just kind of in a good mood. I did kind of accidentally have some caffeine again today. My mom gave me some chai, and I had no idea it had caffeine in it, so I don't know, I might have been a little high today. But, yeah, I have some energy that I need to get rid of, and I was talking to Caden this morning, and he was like, if you really want to fab, a good way to not fab is to exercise. So I'm like, yeah, I need to go exercise, so probably going to do that more. I gotta do more, upper body strength. My lower body is much more stronger than my upper body. Anyways, that's kind of how I'm feeling. But yeah, this is day 1589, and my 176th video or something. I'm getting really close to 6 months of doing this. I'm really proud of myself for doing it. I think it's one of the best things that I could do with my time, even though I've gone through a lot of stuff and wasted a lot of time. I think it's one of the most valuable things to be able to watch my life. And someday I'll find it, and I'll be like, oh my God, this is what I was doing. And hopefully I can do this forever. That's my goal. But yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you guys tomorrow.
David, here it is. My philosophy is basically this, and this is something that I live by, and I always have, and I always will. Don't ever, for any reason, do anything to anyone for any reason, ever, no matter what, no matter where or who you are with, or where you are going, or where you've been, ever, for any reason whatsoever. Sometimes I'll start a sentence and I don't even know where it's going. I just hope I find it along the way, like an improv conversation. Improvisation.
Peace, love, and positivity. Follow your dreams. Do what you love in life, whatever that might be. And, I've been saying it for years, and it started with me telling myself, because nobody else was telling me. Nobody was telling me to follow my dreams, or that I could do it, or that I could be somebody. And then it ended up me telling myself this in songs. I ended up telling millions of people that listen to it, which is really crazy. And just always doing my best to be a good person. Because when I first started, imagine going somewhere and meeting somebody in the industry, and they're like, walk past you. and don't even look you in the face or talk to you or say hello. And then you start to get a buzz, but people still aren't sure who you are. And then it's like, oh, this is Logic. He's got so-and-so such amount of views on YouTube. And they're like, oh, what's up? But it's like, nah, yo. So me, I do my best to treat everybody with the same respect. I treat you like I would treat my garbage man or the president. It's just the same.